registration, hindi nakaka-register because of their impairment. Kaya nagpadala nga ako ng mga tulong sa mga ibang diocese para lang hakutin. That is a good hakot. That's a good hakot. And if the church makes hakot, walang partisan implication yon. To bring them to registration centers. Naalala ko pa si Archbishop Sok, kasi in-air namin ito, no, na magkakaroon ng special registration day and so on. Alam niyo, may tumawag sa akin ng OFW from Rome. From Rome, alam naman niya na siya nagbabayad nung call niya. Kasi natatandaan niya pa ako from our Vatican days. Sabi niya, when I was ambassador there, meron daw siyang kapatid. Worried na worried siya sa kapatid niya na nakatira sa Pangasinan, sa area ni Archbishop Sok. Lumpo raw. Wala raw magdadala sa registration area. Pwede ba daw tulungan namin? So, hiningi ko yung pangalan, hiningi ko yung address, tapos naisip-isip ko, sino kaya ang papupuntahin ko doon? At saka, next day na yung registration. And I remembered Archbishop Sok, Father Sok. So, tinawagan ko siya, Father, sabi ko, merong ganito, request. O sige, sabi niya, bigay mo lang sa akin yung pangalan, text mo, pangalan and address. And he had that brother of the OFW na, itong brother niya na lumpo, pinasundo niya. At saka, nakaregister. That is also a very, very wonderful manifestation na tayong simbahan hears the cry of the poor. So, ngayon po, the next mandate to assist the Commission in voters' education and information drive in every municipality, city, and province, most especially in far-flung areas and to sectors which experience inaccessibility in getting information from the Commission. Kasi hindi ho talaga makakaya ng Commission on Elections Hindi nila makakaya kung sila lang. Ngayon, gusto ko rin ipaliwanag. Kasi madalas sinasabi, ang PPCRV ay masyadong kaalyado ng COMELEC. We are an accredited citizens arm by COMELEC. Sila nag-accredit sa atin. Hindi po ako abogado. Pero ang ginawa ko, binasa ko yung Omnibus Election Code. Ang nakalagay doon, ang duty ng Citizens Arm, accredited by COMELEC, is to help COMELEC manage elections well. Para sa akin, do their job well. No? So what we do is really, kung makikita nyo ang trabaho namin ngayon, meron kami about 5 volunteers, araw-araw, nagpupunta sa NPO para magbantay kung yung pag-iimprenta ng balota, kung lahat ng mga things doon ay in order. Madalas, marami kating napupuna na kailangan i-improve, na minsan taliwas. So, what we do, we inform COMELEC at once so they can do something. And so far, they have tried to do something. Pero kung sige pa rin, at nakikita namin na hindi nagbabago, tsaka kami naghihingi ng tulong sa media to bring this to the attention of media, so itulak naman nilang COMELEC. Like that one, the very good example is that case of the secrecy folder of 2010. Sinabi sa akin ng watcher namin sa bidding, Ma'am, pipirmahan na ho yung kontrato for the secrecy folder. 700 plus one secrecy folder when you can have one for 4 pesos. 5 pesos na. Pang mas maganda. Pipirmahan na. Kasi ang NBank, ang commissioners, yung Commission and Bank, ang feeling nila at pag maraming ginagawa, hindi na sinusuri, hindi na iniisa-isa. Pwera lang yung general instructions for the BEI. Hindi na iniisa-isa yung binibigay sa kanila kasi ang feeling nila nakadaan na sa different levels ng commission. Kadaan na sa 3rd level, 2nd level, pati sa executive offices ng komisyon. So they believe that, okay, nasuri na ito, pinipirmahan na lang for so many things to do. Tumawag ako agad kay Chairman Melo noon. Kasi si Chairman Melo was very, very accessible. Tumawag ako sa kanya ng 9 o'clock ng gabi. Chairman, sabi ko, bukas sa NBank ninyo, pipresenta sa iyo yung folder, secrecy folder, which you have to sign na daw because kulang ng panahon to make. Please study it kasi it's highly overpriced. Pinospone nga yung signing at yun namang aming observer went on TV para maniguro siya kasi ito hindi naman mangyayari kung walang collusion ng konti dun sa mga insiders ng COMELEC, di ba? Kasi may mga operators din dun eh. Syndicated na. Kaya, yan, isa pa. Para ba yung naka-semento na sa struktura, mahirap buwagin. So, nung nagpunta siya sa TV, so the more nalaman ng iba, when it was time to sign, withdraw ng planning committee para pag-aralan ulit. And we saved the people some 7 to 8 million pesos. Malaki ho yan, laki ng negosyo doon. Ang laki, mga papel, yung mga little things na akala nyo, little lang, ballpen, mga ganyan. Lahat pagkikitaan. Kaya mahirap. Kung ikaw, kung watchdog ka, atake ka ng atake sa labas, hindi ka papapasukin. So, hindi mo malalaman yung mga anomalyang yon. Kaya we work from the inside and we establish relationships. No? Because that is how it should be, di ba? You denounce the practice, but the practitioner, you try to help change. It's hard. It's easier to sigaw ka ng sigaw sa labas eh. Pero meron kang ba nagagawa? Nagbabago ba sila sa loob? Hindi. But now, and you come to learn, and you come to know that many people in COMELEC are good people. Napapahiya sila pag yung COMELEC ang sama-sama ng pangalan. But when they feel that, sabi nga nung isa sa akin, Ma'am, Katoliko din naman kami. Bakit minsan ang tingin sa amin ng simbahan, parang kami mga demonyo? Sabi ko, pasensya kayo kasi may mga demonyo dyan sa inyo. Nadadala kayo. Kaya kayo rin, you try to do. Sabi ko na, yung mga medyo merong demonic disposition, palitan nyo. Kaibigan nyo sila. Sabihin nyo, maawa naman sila sa inyo na lahat kayo nadadala sa masamang pangalan. But I must say that the majority of the people in COMELEC are decent people. It's just a pity if 1 or 2 or 3 come into, the 4th G, yung greed, yun ang nagiging problema. So, the third one is to conduct an unofficial parallel count for which the Commission shall furnish PPCRV with the 4th copy of the election returns that the PCOS machine will print right after the end of elections before it transmits the result to the COMELEC server and to the PPCRV server. Kasi pag na-transmit na, pwedeng sabihin, somewhere along the airwaves, baka may naka-intercept. Kaya very important, yung first eight copies of the printed ERs. Ours is the 4th. And nung last elections, many of you know, those who are PPCRV coordinators, nahirapan po tayong kunin yung 4th copy because ang nakalagay sa brown envelope, yung bawat isang recipient ng election return, may designated envelope. For COMELEC, for majority party, for minority party, and so on. Yung nakalagay for the citizen's arm, nakalagay lang for the citizen's arm. Nagkaroon ng problema kasi mga BEI, tinatanong pa, ano bang accreditation nyo? Kaya madalas, pumunta pa yung sa ibang lugar, nagpunta pa yung obispo para to guarantee na yung PPCRV watcher is entitled to receive the 4th copy. Pero ngayon, sabi ko kay COMELEC, hindi na pwede. Kami naghihirap tumulong sa inyo, tulungan nyo rin kami, do a good job, which helps you do a good job. Kaya ngayon, yung sa envelope, lalagay for the accredited citizen's arm sa ilalim, PPCRV. Nang walang commotion, walang gulo, doon sa polling place. Kasi hindi naman pwede kamukha noong 2010 na kami lang, ang PPCRB lang, ang inaccredit ng COMELEC as its citizens arm. Ngayon po, marami na. Inaccredit din ang NAMFREL, inaccredit ang One Vote, meron pa sa mga local areas, inaccredit. Which is good, because we learn to work with others, no? We don't have yung proprietoryship about giving care to the elections. And then, what logistics has PPCRV to carry out this threefold mandate? First of all, the PPCRV infrastructure, as I said earlier, is super. Nothing can beat it. No? It's all over, just as you are all over in the airwaves. And for our 86 dioceses,